to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court for improper play, or using improper language in the restroom. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the reception, security, or arena staff members. Spurs fans, want to get your hands on the Spurs White Squad hoodie? Simply ship them to the next giveaway game. Entering the hand in the game is one.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for John Collins.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's red hot in at the point. And for San Antonio, we've got Devin Vassell. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Collins in at the 4. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree he's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than... last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue, and heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup, and everyone is tuning in.
And it's Fox missing. Here's red hot. It's Edwards on the wing. About a minute played here so far in the first. Red hot passes to Edwards. From downtown. That shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Wembanyama. Fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Castle. 14 points for him last game against Boston.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Here's red hot. Pass to Gobert. Here's red hot. Six on the shot clock. Left side, Edwards. Over Castle. Minnesota again missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Hey, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Inside. Shot's good by Red Hot. Red Hot's got his second basket of the game.
You see the work Anthony Edwards has put in on his decision-making. That's a pretty setup.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Wembanyama. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Red Hot. Coming off a 34-point game against Detroit. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Red Hot passes to Gobert. Over Castle. Collins with the rebound. The Spurs have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Vassell. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Up top, Collins. Now here's Fox. Defended by Gobert. Crafty move. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Free throw's good for Fox. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Hayes is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Red Hot can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. I just love the ball movement.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Red Hot. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Red Hot. Back to Edwards. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Vassell outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got 5 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Red Hot passes to McDaniels. Pass to Red Hot. Here's Hayes, covered by Wembanyama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards, and it's Fox missing.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Castle. And here's Johnson. Doubled by Randall. Outside Wembanyama. McDaniels against Fox. Launches it from deep. That one no good. McDaniels with some nice D.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Here's Red Hot. McDaniels with it. Pass to Red Hot. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Rebound by San Antonio. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebound. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical. I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Now here's Wembanyama. A 26-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And don't make a mistake, the 3 blocks had a huge impact on the game as well. It really turned the game in their favor.
Here's Castle. 9-point game. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Red Hot. Edwards with it. Stolen by Wembanyama. Down low. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Randall, the pass to Red Hot. Into the lane.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Spurs with some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and Branham subbed in for Fox. San Antonio with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Branham. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. To the paint. Over Dillingham. And the basket by Branham.
Sees his man. Threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Red Hot. He's got 7. Out to the wing. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Here's Red Hot. It doesn't go for him. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Castle. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Here's Dillingham. Fires the 3. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Castle. He's got 7. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Number 49. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for John Collins. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Branham. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Spurs lead by 8. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Red hot in the last game against the Pistons, had a huge game. He came away with 34 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. What a game for him, and against their rivals.
Timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
McDaniels passes to Red Hot. Back to Daniels. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
On the court for Minnesota. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Red Hot in at point guard.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Inside. It's tipped. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Rebounded by Fox. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans in Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Capella, screen on McDaniels. Vassell with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. It's blocked by Gobert. Red Hot passes to Randle. To the right side. Here's Red Hot. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Spurs have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Fox. Double team on Fox. Branham misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Fox. Here's Red Hot. 5 to shoot. To win the drought. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Here's Red Hot. Give him 8. Shot is up. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Always ready and willing to fire Vassell from the corner.
Down low. Gobert, no good. Spurs lead by 5. Over to the wing. Here's Branham. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Randle. That one doesn't drop. Sohan with some nice D. Here's Fox. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Picked by Gobert. Red Hot passes to Randle. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Red Hot. Back to Gobert. Over Fox. Gobert, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Fox left side. Here's Branham. Capella, screen on Edwards. Here's Branham. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Randall on the screen. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Randall. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's Julius Randle in pick-and-roll action, being decisive and having the skill set necessary to score it.
Now Capella. Now Vassell. McDaniels covering. Capella, the pass to Fox. Fox flashing it home from deep.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
McDaniels against Vassell. Here's Red Hot. San Antonio with a rebound. Branham passes to Fox. Pass to Branham. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Red Hot. Give him 8 points now. And here's Edwards outside. Gets it to go. 3 makes, 9 attempts.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Spurs lead by 5. Here's Branham. He's got 5. Capella with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Capella, the pass to Fox. Here's Branham. It's blocked by Gobert.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
He gets it in there. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
To the middle. Here's Sohan, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Branham. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Hayes is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Minot comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. And here's Clark. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Pass to Red Hot. Lets it go from deep. Clark, no good. Spurs lead by 6. Here's Vassell. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Minot. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by San Antonio. Now here's Sohan. A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. And they're on the break. Here's Red Hot. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Sohan, right side. Pass to Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Castle's got 12.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Dillingham. Fires the three. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
John Collins checked in for Sohan. Wembanyama with it. Hayes picks him up. Wembanyama against Hayes.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Red Hot. Give him 8. Hayes with a screen to the paint. Shot clock at 6. And it's good for 2. He's got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Castle. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. And so it's San Antonio ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody.
Oklahoma City hasn't been at full strength. They're without a crucial member of this team, Gildress Alexander. The size and skill for his position makes him difficult.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've been shot.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Timberwolves trail by 10. We've got John Collins. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Timberwolves trail by 10. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. McDaniels against Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at San Antonio. Knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
When I look at Minnesota, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
Here's Red Hot. Give him 8 points now.
Spurs foul. Castle. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McDaniels. 7 points in the game. Here's Red Hot. Here's Edwards.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Wow.
excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Elbow shot. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Red hot, can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 10. Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Red hot passes to Randle. Here's Red hot. Give him 8. Clock at 6. And here's Edwards outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the cell. Misses the step-back jumper. Timberwolves trail by 12. Randle deciding where to go with it. Here's Red hot. Inside. Gobert against Wembanyama. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Red hot passes to Randle. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Collins against Randle. Red hot. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
It's tipped. McDaniels up top. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality, does a nice job drawing contact.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Curry, he's checked in for Minnesota. 3-pointer, Fox. They grab their own miss. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Wembanyama against Gobert. Fox for 3. Drains the triple. Fox has got 14 points.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Vassell against McDaniels. Pass to Red Hot. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
San Antonio leading by 15. Fox outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
Minnesota has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Curry. Can they get it? Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Collins. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? Second, the Spurs.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Here's Red Hot. Give him 8 points now. Randall, count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Red Hot passes to Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Hayes is checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 11, Jackson Hayes.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Pass to Hayes. Stolen by Wembanyama. They push it up 4 on 3. Tries a 10-footer and